Welcome, friend, to Imaginings, Moments of Magic by Andrea Klassen-Koop. Taking you places you didn't know existed, but you've always wanted to go. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and close your eyes. Today, you are on a rocky outcropping, looking down over a shallow valley. A river runs down the bottom of it. From this distance you cannot hear it, but it reflects the image of the trees and the fog that surround you. The valley is covered in evergreens, damp with the mist that is flowing down from the mountains that surround the valley. There is a slight breeze, and you can hear the wind whispering its way through the needles of pine, of spruce, and of fir. You look down and you realize that you cannot see your hands nor your body. It seems that your consciousness has suddenly become aware in this very spot. You have no memory of the past, and you do not know what the future holds, but you feel compelled to turn your consciousness. Behind you, built up the side of the mountain, nestled in amongst the trees, fog drifting overhead, revealing and then concealing, are the ruins of a village. You drift towards it, feeling drawn. It feels like a habit that is moving you forwards. You follow the stone path before you. A low wall beside you has crumbled in places and fallen over. The moss and lichen have now grown over the portions that have fallen down, and tall grass surrounds the path. As you drift along, the mist that is covering the valley muffles the noises around you. Here and there you can hear the hoot of an owl or the call of a bird, a slight rustle of a mouse. But then you are surrounded once more by the dampening fog, and all is silent again, save the whispering of the wind. If you had fingers, you would trail them over the stonework beside you, but you do not. You continue your path forward, coming up to a small stream. Building intact, looks to have once been a mill. The wheel stopped in place while the small creek flows by it. In a flash of color and sound, for a second, you see a bright sunny day, the wheel in motion, and people gathered round, bringing their harvest. And just as quickly as the vision came, it leaves you again. Silently moving forward, you come across a house, and again, a flash of color and sound. A family, comfortable, cozy, sits within, enjoying the evening's meal after a long day at work. A cat sits by the hearth, and children gather round to hear grandmother's stories. And again, as soon as the vision comes, it is once more gone. You drift upwards, following the paths and terraces of this abandoned place. Sometimes it looks as though there is smoke coming out of chimneys, but then it seems to be just the fog moving by. The higher you move, the more you feel habit drawing you forwards. Moving up a steep set of stone stairs, you can see the ruins of a wagon, and again a flash, noise and sound. The wagon is filled with straw. A cheery looking man reining in energetic workhorses. And again the vision is gone. You continue your journey, moving ever higher in the village. You can see crumbling walls of stone houses, sagging thatched roofs, gardens grown over with thistles and dandelions, now spent after a long season of prosperity. You pass empty glass windows, some intact, some broken, and as you pass each, a new vision is granted to you. You move to the edge of the village, and hear a grassy meadow. The grass waves in the wind. It is dry and brown. Spent flowers are intermingled with the grasses, and soon you move into thick forests, fog surrounding you. But your instincts let you know the path, though you cannot see most of the time. Finally, you reach another rocky outcropping, with a small hut on the top. It seems to be a shepherd's hut. It is nearby another grassy pasture. There is a wooden chair placed out in front of the hut, and you drift towards it. If you had a body, you know that you would sit down and pull out your woodworking. From this vantage point, you have a view of the entire village and the river and all that lies beyond. For a brief moment, the scene flashes, sunset, watching, protecting. You know that you were bound to this spot as a protector in life, and now you are still bound forevermore to look over and keep safe this sacred place that was your home. If you like what you heard and want to join our community, check out imaginings.ca/discord. Hope to see you there!